Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am giving you 15 movies I don't think I'll ever watch again for all different types of movies for all different types of reasons. This video will have spoilers, so viewer beware. Now, if you are new here, my name is Connie and I like to yep on YouTube about movies. And if you like it, you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. And if you don't, that's okay too. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok for shorter form content. Go follow if you'd like. Anyways, let's continue with the video. I'm going to start off with a heavy crime documentary that is based on a true story, hence the documentary, and that is Dear Zachary. This documentary just keeps on hitting. It just knocks the wind right out of you. You're hoping for a happy ending, but you just have this gut feeling that there isn't, and you're sadly correct. Dr. Andrew Bagby was murdered by his pregnant girlfriend in 2001. He was an only child. His parents seemed so lovely. They love their child. They fought for custody of baby Zachary, their only grandchild, and fought for justice for their son because she fled to Canada and was able to walk free on bail and get custody of the baby. She murdered his father, waiting to be extradited to America to face her charges. Sadly, the monster, the devil herself, Shirley Turner, drowned herself and 13-month-old Zachary in the Atlantic Ocean. The documentary is very personal. We get interviews with Andrew's family and loved one, and he was just so loved. He seemed so warm, and when anybody's being murdered, it's just horrible. Up next, not surprising, it's going to be Human Centipede 1 and 2. I don't recommend either of these movies. Do I really need to explain? The first one is, the three of them, mouth to butthole, stitched together. Not my jam, really. But it turns out in the second one, it was just a movie. But the second one's more nasty, grainy, and you just feel gross and sweaty, and like my eyes need to be showered. I just felt icky watching it. And I think they're both banned in certain countries. This next one, I watched this pregnant with HG, so that might have had an effect on my thinking. But that is The House. Oh my gosh, meow meow. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat. It's going to be The House That Jack Built. Now this one, not Matt Damon. Oh gosh, I can see his face. Matt Dillon. He plays a serial killer, and we get different murders that he's done, and most of them stick out to me. And we see that the house that he's built is of dead people, and we get his point of view, his thinking. The opening scene with Uma Thurman, ugh. And there's a scene where this woman cries for help, and the police officer doesn't believe her, and he believes Matt's character, Jack, and he cuts off a certain body part of hers. It was just so devastating and gross. This movie just made me feel gross. I did not like the way it made me feel. Children are being murdered in this. Just a house, just a house. A really bad house. Just a movie I don't like. Not saying it's not good, but I'd have to rewatch it to see if it's really good, because I don't care about the camera work, the dialogue. It just made me feel gross, and I'm not comfortable rewatching it. This next one, I know people are going to defend this movie, and I respect it, but that is Hereditary. It might be a good movie. Tony's performance in this is part of the reason why I can't rewatch it. This movie just doesn't do it for me. I've tried to rewatch it to like it, and I just can't. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's just not for me. Plus, my daughter died, and Tony's scream just rips my heart apart. I don't think I can rewatch it because of that also. I just didn't connect with the movie. Maybe my personal stuff fogs me being able to watch it for what it is. but I've tried to rewatch it and it's just not for me. I don't find it appealing, and that's nothing to do with the actors. I just don't gravitate towards this movie. But if you like it, I understand completely. I've heard everything. I'm not dogging you for liking this movie. I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm sure it's a masterpiece. But that's the thing about movies. There's so many of them. We don't all have to like the same one. Okay, this one, ugh, Clockwork Orange. Again, masterpiece. I understand. Stanley's movie, okay? I'm not dogging that. I'm just saying when I hear singing in the rain, I get goosebumps. The hair on the back of my neck sticks up because this movie is just like a nightmare fever dream to me. Truly terrifying and chilling to me. There is a SA scene in this that I could see and I don't want to. Same with this next one, Precious. I mean, come on. Incest, SA, ugh, just a devastating movie. I won't go further into Precious because it honestly just makes me feel so heartbroken and sad. I watched this when I was 12. It just sticks with you. We need to talk about Kevin. Wow, what a movie. Truly, truly a movie. A woman, a mother whose son needs help and you don't know what to do, but you're also battling with your own demons, and your son is just born evil. What do you do in that situation? And it's again just sad, very deep, and it's not a happy ending. Luckiest Girl Alive. I saw this being advertised on Netflix. My husband's grandma came to town. We love, thrillers and scary movies. It's not a scary movie, but definitely seemed like a thriller. And I think it was a book, but Mila Kunis is in it. And I was like, oh, let's try this one. Connie Britton, I got to support my Connies out there. And it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a woman facing her secret from her past. And it is kind of like that, but it goes deeper. It deals with a mass shooting from her high school mixed in with SA. I wasn't prepared for the mass school shooting. It was very detailed and it was hard to watch. I know it's important, but it was hard. And I wasn't prepared for that. There's a movie that Elizabeth Shue did. Gosh, I think this came out in the late 2000s. It's called, I think, Firstborn. I wrote it in my notes and I didn't follow up on it, so this is going off of memory. But if you know my story, you know that I've had a stillbirth. Anything to do with babies or kids just devastates me. But she has a baby in this, and the ending will always stick out with me. She was dealing with postpartum, and she thinks she buried a doll, but it was her baby. We don't really get clarification if the baby, like, I don't remember if we get clarification if the baby lived or not, but I'm pretty sure the baby's dead. Okay, this next one, again, a fever dream movie, and it's not that long, but it felt like forever. I was either pregnant or just had my son when I watched this. I remember being super tired, and this movie was, again, just like a fever dream. And that is Heart of Midnight, 1988. It stars Jennifer Jason Leigh, who I do like. She goes there and she's not afraid to. It's the oddest movie I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. She inherits her uncle's. Oh my gosh, meow meow. These people are gonna be like, what is this kitty cat doing? She uncovers secrets from her uncle's nightclub that she's inherited, and she gets weird fast, okay? Memories of her past, and it's not good. I don't want to give too much away in case you really do want to watch it because I said it's very odd. It's also very sinister. I don't recommend watching it, but I just won't give spoilers for this one in case you do. But I'm warning you, it's freaking weird. This next one, oh, Requiem for a Dream. Wow. I saw this movie as a kid through passing. I wasn't really watching it, and it was a commercial on one of my VHS tapes for another movie. But I rewatched it recently, and wow, you're like this. You know, I connected with the mom the most. It's a story about addiction through this group of people's lives. They're all connected somehow. I think Marlon, his character, would be the one to make it out okay. Jared Leto, I mean, he gets his arm cut off. I've known people with addiction, and it's the most devastating thing to go through. I connected with Jared Leto's mom in this the most. What a performance, by the way, by the woman herself, Ellen Burstyn. Alice doesn't live here anymore. I believe she was this woman dealing with trying to look perfect to go on a TV show that said they were going to call her back and they never fucking did. Fuck them. She's trying to lose weight to fit in her red dress that her husband loved, and her son is going through his own addictions. And what happens to her at the end? Oh my gosh, just a devastating movie. Okay, this next one, I might rewatch it again if I'm forced to. It's not a bad movie, it's really good. Midsummer, Florence Pugh, Flowerhead. The only thing that I don't want to watch someone drink period blood again. You know what I'm saying? That was just not my jam. But this movie has a lot of layers to it, but it just feels like I'm there and I don't want to be there, you know? And there's a girl named Connie in it that gets killed, I think, from what I remember. The Menu. How would you survive this? I would have left that place way long ago. I don't know. It's just a movie. You put yourself in this situation. You're in this restaurant with the crazy chef who's murdering people. He's gonna burn you alive. The ending is what makes me not want to rewatch it. All these movies just give me the chills. And then lastly, this one might be a little bit goofy, but it's not funny. Marley and Me. I mean, come on. I have dogs. They're animals. They're precious. And my oldest dog is 7. They're more than pets. They're more than just animals. Look at this cat right now. She's just like licking herself in front of the camera. Her family. If you want a story about how I got Meow Meow, her name is Meow Meow because my daughter was speech delayed for a while. She didn't really talk till she was 4. And when Meow Meow came to us, she could only say Meow Meow. And so that's her name. And I was pregnant without knowing it with our rainbow baby. And I'm just working in the garden one day in Texas. It's like hot. So I'm working in my front yard trying to get all the dead stuff out. And all of a sudden, this little orange cat, skinny little cat, appears behind me. And she's crying. Her paws are severely burnt. She was tiny. And she just came up to me when I was gardening. I don't know where she came from. We tried to figure it out. But that's how we got Meow Meow. Anyways, those are just 15 movies I don't think I can watch again unless someone has my eyes open like this. I hope to do a part 2. Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen these movies? I know I gave spoilers, but if you want to check them out, go check them out. There's so much more to these movies, of course. Me and Meow Meow are going to go peace out. As always, please stay safe out there, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.